Hi, Brett here. Welcome to Lesson 3, Part 3 of Rosin the Beau. And in this lesson, we're going to give you an intermediate jam. Next week, we're not doing a fast jam. We're going to do something a little bit different. But this week, we're just going to do the intermediate jam that you can do your chords, you could do your melody. And if you're not there yet, that's 100% fine. Take your time, learn slow, learn well, go back and review it. You know, some people think you got to sit and practice for an hour a day. And really, if you sit down 5 or 10 minutes every day and just go over this, it's going to sink in. And it, you know, pretty soon these tunes are going to be memorized. You won't have to look at the tab. You'll be hearing the chords, whether it's this tune or the other tunes, because of what we're developing, what we're teaching. You're going to be developing your ears to hear the chord changes. And it's going to give you a whole lot of freedom that you don't necessarily have right now. So I hope you're enjoying these lessons. I hope they're a blessing to you. I want to thank those of you who are sharing these lessons, those of you who are commenting and liking these lessons. I appreciate that. That really does help with YouTube. I want to thank those who are supporting me, my patrons, who are part of this program. What we're doing for the patrons, besides some of the perks that they're going to get anyhow, depending on their level, but as a general thing, even at the $5 entry level, which is really the foundation of the support that I have, you get a free 1-hour workshop every single month that you can participate in. It's a live stream. It's made just for you. And it's where we get together and we can talk and we can share things. But I'm teaching a specific thing, like how to overcome fear, how to play with emotion, things of that nature. And that is part of the Patreon program. So I want to thank my patrons for making this possible. Again, I hope these lessons are a help and a blessing to you. I hope you're learning from them. I'd love to hear from you. I appreciate the comments and the kind words. But I just want to thank everybody. And again, thank you, patrons, for your help, for your support, for your faithfulness, your loyalty, and your encouragement. And we're going to get started now on the last part of this tune, the intermediate. And then we will see you next week for a special lesson to fill out the month. So we'll see you soon. Here we go. So this tune isn't really played that fast. So I'm just kind of giving it an intermediate, not much faster than what we learned it at. I'm going to be playing the melody and then the backup. And then I'm going to play the melody again. And you can switch it around and do it however you want. And then we will give you your own practice track. So let's get started. the way, I want you to notice at the end there, my mind went blank. I started wondering if my Mountain Dulcimer was completely in the lens of the camera, and then I got distracted, but you notice I kept going and fudged. It sounded fine. Wasn't the exact notes. It's a counter melody, works fine in a jam, even worked fine as a melody, a solo if you were playing it that way. So you don't want to get all flustered when you make a mistake. You just want to keep playing right through that. And I wanted to leave that in on purpose to show you just exactly how that works. So I'm going to give you your own practice track. And I hope you enjoy this. Again, just practice it. Next week, we're going to do something a little bit different. It won't be this tune, but we're going to show you some things to help you with these lessons and with the chords, and that will be coming up next week. So here is your own practice track. Have fun with this. Work it, practice the tunes we've already covered in the past. Again, I do want to thank my patrons before we go any farther. Thank you to the patrons for making these lessons possible. I could not do it without their help, and they don't get the credit they deserve. So thank you, patrons, for your help. And here we go. Have fun with this.